What's up guys, this is the Guitar Gent coming at you with a brand new reaction video, and today, finally, we're going to take another look at Lovebites here on the channel. Now guys, if you're familiar with the channel, if you've been with us in this journey, we've been discovering so many bands, so much fantastic music every single day. It's been honestly a mind-blowing journey for me, much needed to discover more and more music. Thank you for all the recommendations and the comments as always. But if you're familiar with us, you know that Lovebites are one of the bands that have impressed me the most, both under a technical point of view. Their guitar players are just fantastic, and especially on a musical taste, musicality standpoint, specifically with the influences spanning all over from Iron Maiden to Beethoven, you know, classical music elements as well that I love so much. It's just a band that really resonates with me. And today we're going to listen together to a cover that they did. It's a cover of Eagle Fly Free, original by Helloween. There are two reasons why we're doing this. The first is that I did venture off eventually, as I said that I would have, of course, and went and listened to some of their records, so there are of course way less songs now that I can react to. And second of all, we did a reaction last week for Nightwish cover, or tribute as they call them, of High Hopes by Pink Floyd, and that really made me think about this one, because a lot of you guys mentioned this back in the day. You told me Lovebites did a fantastic cover of Eagle Fly Free by Helloween, which are of course one of their main influences when it comes to the power metal side of their music. So I'm extremely curious. I absolutely love the original song. I have no doubt that they're going to tackle this on a technical point of view. The most interesting part of the original is probably the vocal performance, and the vocal delivery is such a high range, but she won't have any single issue. I already know that, guys. She's a phenomenal singer. Without further ado, guys, I can't wait to listen to this. Lovebites, Eagle Fly Free, originally by Helloween. Let's go. It's such a good song, guys. Looks like a live in studio. I'll try not to sing along, guys, you don't want to hear that. There's such a power to it, it's so engaging. So epic. There you go. I knew she could get those notes. What a singer. I have a feeling that they changed slightly the guitar lines, but the vibe of the song is very close to the original. Oh, was that song? Oh, the drums! I love how Miyako is just like, yeah, this is easy. Bass. So happy to see her as well, a bit more in the spotlight. There we go. I was waiting for this. I'm not sure they played the original with the tapping. Oh my god. Oh, Aruna, let's go. Jesus Christ. You can also really hear the influence that Helloween have on Lovebites. It fits so well their style. The last. Can't wait to hear that. Ah, she extended it. That's amazing. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it feels wrong not to have an audience there to just go nuts at the end of a performance like this. Ah, this made me happy. Guys, I won't even, like, there is not necessarily a point, let's say, me going into a very deep technical analysis of what I've just seen. First of all, because again, this is not one of their songs. Of course, it's a cover that they made their own within their own style, because their style it's so much heavily influenced by the original. It makes so much sense. It's so good. And on the second point, again, I just enjoy that. I was listening that to enjoy that and not necessarily to, you know, pick up little things, little details. Of course, there are things about the performance that we can point out. The vocal performance is just amazing. The way that she extended the last high note and then she just went beyond that. Oh my god, the way she closed, oh, even better than the original. Let's say even harder than the original. I was extremely happy to see the bass coming forth a bit more compared to their own songs. Of course, this is a song that, as you guys have seen, if you're not familiar with the original, first of all, I do encourage you to go and listen to the original. It's a fantastic song from one of the best power metal records. I think the Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1 and Part 2 are two phenomenal records by Helloween. If you like power metal music, you owe it to yourself to just go and listen to those two records, guys, honestly. And again, if you weren't familiar with the song, you've seen it here, but you also can go and listen to the original, of course. There is space for every single one, for every single member of the band to shine. There is a bass solo, there is a drum solo, there are two guitar solos, and there is, of course, the vocal performance. It's pretty much the highlight of the whole thing, at least for me. Especially the melody on the chorus is just so epic. It's so catchy. It's so good. Fantastic. So I compared again to the songs that I've listened to from Lovebites, except a couple of ones a bit more sporadic. The bass was much more in the front under the spotlight, with that bass solo specifically. That she played with tapping again. I'm not sure if the original one is played with tapping. I don't think it is, but I might be wrong. If you're sure, of course, if you're a fan of Helloween as well, I'm sure that some of you will know if that's the case as well, and if that's the case, please let me know, guys. But you know, a lot of musicians in the Japanese scene have really picked up and really make the most out of the tapping technique, both on bass and on guitar, which is really a fun thing to see. It's a fun technique to master, honestly. It's not the hardest technique to master, but it's a fun one, absolutely. And it's also very, you know, it provides with a certain level of showmanship. If you're playing and you do a tapping solo, like everybody, if you're not a player, let's say, it looks like it's way harder than just picking, whereas in most of the cases it's actually the other way around. But brilliant performance. The guitar solos, I mean, there is nothing that I can say, especially the harmonizing part. As always, it was flawless. The timing was perfect between the two of them. Midori and Miyako just working so well. It's perfect. Like, they are, I don't want to say that they're like a machine, because they also have feeling behind what they play, but they are so precise. It's impressive, honestly. The drumming, so good. So good as well, with a little drum break. But throughout the whole thing, I mean, it's a very demanding song. It's very fast. It has this very up-tempo feel throughout the whole song. A lot of work on the double bass, as she always does. Harun is just a force of nature behind that kit. Fantastic. Honestly, guys, this was an all-round phenomenal performance. I enjoyed this so much. I enjoyed this just as much as the original. It was very similar to the original. Even the tone of the voice in some ways, because of course with Helloween you have a very high-pitched male voice, and here of course it's a female singing, but there is a certain similarity, at least in the way that they sing. Beautiful, honestly, guys. It's so good. I don't want to go on and say technical this, technical that. It's just so good. It's something that we should just enjoy, I think. I mean, not just enjoy, we should enjoy and appreciate always. But I think that this is something that they play because they enjoy playing this, because it's a cover of, I'd imagine, one of their favorite songs from one of their favorite bands. And we can just go with it and just enjoy it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. It was a bit different again, both in the type of song that we picked and in the, I guess, the length of the video. I don't know how long this is, but compared to the usual 20 minutes Lovebites analysis that we do on the channel, this was much more direct, much more let's just enjoy this for a while, which sometimes you just need. Thank you for watching. If you, for some reasons, are missing my crazy analysis, especially for Lovebites, there are many on the channels. Go and check them out. Thank you for your time. It's deeply appreciated. Leave me your recommendations for what should be coming next, as always. As I said at the beginning of the video, guys, thanks to you and your requests, I've found out so much about, you know, new bands that I had no idea of, older bands that I had no idea of. But the common theme is that they're all fantastic. So thank you for that. Keep them coming, and I'll try to, you know, tackle them as soon as I can, as much as I can. Thank you, as always, and I'll see you very, very soon with the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.